Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Count Christo. Thank you ever so very much for joining me. In the last episode, we took out 2 glorious American carriers, but our victory was not complete, for a large enemy force, including 2 carriers and many battleships, snuck through, and I believe is at this very moment based in the Philippines. Such a large naval presence, this deep behind our lines, is unacceptable, and so a full-scale invasion of the Philippines is about to be commenced. It will, however, desire reinforcement, and so I'm going to be stealing many of these Marines from over here to go and assist it. I don't want it to be underdone. We want to make sure our first invasion of the Philippines is decisive, and that we don't allow the Americans to send any reinforcements. To that end, I'm going to alter my raiding patterns, and we're going to just destroy any ship that dares go anywhere near the Philippines. That's your priority. We're also pulling back both strike forces. Ooh, spotting one is finding someone. Who are they? Where are they? Sniff them out, boy. Which is it? F2? Yeah, F2. I'm not seeing a spotting progress bar. Oh, there they are. Yeah, there are some enemy ships up here. Not many, though. Just 8 light ships. Spotting, they could probably engage them, honestly. They're engaging at medium risk. Surely you could take them out. 1 light cruiser and 8 destroyers. Versus my 1 cruiser, 1 heavy cruiser, 1 light cruiser. Yeah, engage them, my dude. Are they doing that? Doesn't look like they are going to decide to engage them. Our torpedo mine delivery systems are improving. Let's get... Sure, light... Well, I think we need to start thinking about getting better guns on our 1940 ships. It's a bit late. I know we're late, but... Oh, actually, we're doing so much more damage with torpedoes. Let's get some more torpedoes. No, sorry. Sorry. We can't do that. We need to do construction. We need to do assembly line production. Yeah, good. Our naval invasions are all going well so far. We've landed successfully on Wake Island. Darn fine job. No airbase on Wake Island, doesn't look like. No. But just removing areas out of which the Americans might try to operate their ridiculous, outdated fleet that will be crushed by the wonderful, modern, sleek, efficient navy of the Imperial Empire. Imperial Empire is a bit redundant, but there you go. Alright, we will now move our Burmese forces onto the front, the new front, so that we can take these guys off and use them for the invasion of the Philippines. Okay, still not seeing them. They've got a lot of enemy ships operating in these regions. My patrol forces should probably pull back. But I just want to finish off these last naval invasions. Looks like we have done so now. Good. Adopt defensive postures on your new outermost places. Good. Oh, we got some friendly mines there. This place is going to need some upgrading. This is going to be from where we will strike decisively at the Hawaiian island chain. So we're going to give it some radar. We're going to give it some air bases. We're going to make it fully equipped to rival the naval base at Hawaii. Okay, and then we'll pull back the screens. Once we've taken out the Philippines, then we'll be in a great position to really get organized in terms of putting our task forces where I want them, and striking out against these islands. We also, of course, need to clean up this island chain in the south. So we'll see what we can do about that. More and more American submarines lose their lives off the coast of Japan, lowering their sub numbers. Excellent. Very good news. Actually gaining fuel now, which I suppose means, yep, our subs have reached their positioning. Why? Did we lose? Oh no, I put some of them up here, that's right. Okay, so you guys, let's just halt all your orders. Remove all these. Remove all this. I want to rejig what you're doing. You're going to operate here, here, and here. You're going to strike force and patrol. Sorry, no. You're going to all patrol, except you, who's going to strike force. Good. You guys operating in the same region are going to naval invasion support. Good. The justification on Siam is finished. Let's just get these guys into their positions. Just taking out Siam, partly for contiguous borders, and partly because there is some rubber in here, and they might be exporting some of it to the Allies, and we just can't have that. Could do the focus that makes me get them as an ally, but I don't want them as an ally. I want them as a subservient vassal state. So we'll accomplish that there. Alright, you guys are all heading over there. Both Burmese armies can head over here. That'll be fine. They can each have a different plan. One go north, one go south. Looks fine to me. They haven't broken my line up here and I haven't noticed, have they? No, good. As soon as these guys arrive, which they should do with haste, we'll move off these guys. And any of these guys that are over here should immediately begin moving towards these invasions. And some of them can launch a new invasion of their very own to here. And yet more of them. Any more ports? Yeah, there's a few more. Here to here. Good. Any of these oversized? 7, 7, 8. Do with one of you here. One of you here. That looks good. Okay. Now you guys can switch back down here now that the main naval invasion force is under the Pacific anyway. Do you have any traits I want to give you? Actually, I really want to give you Invader, but he's making very slow progress towards getting it, sadly. Only 1 experience on that guy. Good lord. 22 on him, that's at least a bit better. We don't really have any air bases in range of the Philippines, unfortunately. So that's just something we're going to have to live with. With our fleets withdrawn from these areas, of course, that's not ideal, but we are going to put up some air bases on these outer islands so that we can operate our planes, at least, while our men are away. You guys should no longer be operating in this region, you idiots. There we go. Good. And by you idiots, of course, I mean me idiot, because I was the one that didn't change their orders. Alright, you have a fallback line down there. Good. We have a war goal, of course, against Siam. Good. Now, men, to your stations. You should be strat redeploying. I want you there yesterday. Much longer ago than yesterday, in fact. We need to get these naval invasions done and cleaned up. What are you doing? Oh, he's just moving to Taiwan. Okay. It's the Beta Strike Force, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Convoy raiding appears to be going well. I will, in fact, extend the range in which convoy raiding is acceptable, because we seem to be holding down the fort pretty well. And with 6 strike force areas available. Oh, hello. Mexico is joined against us. Well, that's not good. They have something of a navy, and they're working on better planes, apparently. Don't know anything about their... yeah, they're getting some aircraft and air doctrine upgrades. Not what I like to see, but oh well. What have we got operating up here? Just enemy subs? Yeah, the Mexican states joins the Allies. Just some Filipino convoys being taken out. Good. Yeah, freaking Australians have had time to rebase the Philippines now. Not happy about that at all. Division recovery rate is lovely. Prince of Terror would be good. We are having a bit of a problem with that. But I think bad weather penalty will help us to have our carriers active when the enemies are not able to be doing anything. So that seems like a good choice for me. Alright, you guys present. Good. Which means it's time to pull off... Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. My bad. You guys can have your plans back. Good. Alright, a few more days, and then we can pull the rest of these guys off and begin planning our next naval invasions. They're there yet? Yes, good. Okay, all of you guys, where are you? Oh, Saigon is currently being held by you? No. None of that. Alright, all you guys in 2 batches. One of you, the larger one with the more experienced troops. I would like to land... Any more ports? Doesn't look like it. Let's have them land on Manila, just to ensure that falls. You guys can land here. And because I have a couple of spares, let's take the non-marines. And wasn't there a American naval base somewhere here causing problems? Yeah, you could go and get Guam for me. Ooh, isn't Guam a big base? No, it's small. I guess it would be strategically important later in the war, but right now it's only got a very small naval base. Now, I don't know if we have hit them with mines. I don't know how... I don't know if I get reports, if my mines actually do anything. But we haven't lost a single mining sub yet, so I guess I'm happy to let them just keep setting up those mines. Isn't causing, isn't costing me anything right now. Fighter 2s and improved anti-air already. Let's get those Fighter 2s in production. There they are. Good. Don't need the better anti-air. Could put the anti-air onto my ships, but now really isn't the time to retrofit. Well, I mean, the anti-air does take a very short period of time, doesn't it? Let's take a look just at the... if I were to retrofit these deck carriers, to these anti-air 3s, it's a tiny cost increase. It's really not very bad at all. Yeah. I don't think I want to, though. Not right now. We'll worry about that a bit later. Okay, plenty of men on this front now. Should you... Why is anyone still assigned to this front line? I thought I gave you all naval invasion orders. Somehow they forgot them immediately. That's weird. And you were going to help with Manila as well. Yeah, that one. Good. Alright, now they're going to the right place. And you... Oh, you're not moving because you're in combat. That's fine. Just retreat. And we've got plenty of supply here. Probably being shipped in. Where's my supply lines? No, not actually being shipped in. That's good. What's this? What are these lines? Game? What's that? Hello? Don't know why it isn't telling me. We are importing from the Italians? Oh, right. Yeah, we got a Lend-Lease going with the Italians, which is what that is. And importing a bit from Venezuela. But they haven't been raiding them much so far, so can't complain, really. All right, men getting in position. It's going to be a little while before they get there. 14 days. We can wait 14 days. Just taking out more and more American subs and convoys. Seems fine. Good. Not a big battle? No. I would like it if we could ensure we took those out. In fact, you know what? Sub-reserves. I'm going to have you raid. No, not in that navy, though. Let's put them in a new navy. You guys, come convoy raid this region. Just make sure any enemy convoys in this region die. And die quickly. And sure, you can have a decent admiral, too. He's going to need a new icon. Sure, he's a plane. That makes sense, doesn't it? I don't actually want to change his name or anything, though, because I still want people to reinforce into him. But now, if we find any convoys, these guys should make short work of them. Obviously, if they get engaged, they'll be in trouble. But they're relatively fast. They're not that fast, actually. But I don't expect them to be engaged. Because I think the vast patrol fleets we have here should find anyone moving to engage them nice and quick. And then the main strike forces can sally out against them. More and more American subs. It feels like the Americans have built a Christ ton of subs. Oh, there goes Romania. Europe being solidified under the Pact of Rome and Axis. I told you the Netherlands and Belgium would hold out a long time. Maybe now Italy and the Pact of Rome in general can turn their attention to Greece more. Oh, they actually got all this land. Interesting. Which makes Italy dislike them, apparently. Or who was it that just suddenly disliked them? Not sure. Okay, men, are you there yet? Not yet, about halfway. We're getting there, we're getting there. More fights. Just little skirmishes. I wonder where the main American fleet has gone. It might be that they redeployed it, to the Med. Because they're not active here. And they don't have... Well, they have quite a few fleets active around this region. But, not really doing much with them, are they? I could build radar stations here as well. But I don't think we need it, honestly. I think our war in the Pacific is going pretty well without them. Okay, let's go speed forwards while these guys get into position. Happy that we're in a good place right now. Okay, everyone plan their naval invasions. Now they have. Just a few more days while this last guy arrives. And you guys taking a little bit longer. Where are you going? Ah, right, of course, the Guam invasion. I remember. But we don't need to wait for the Guam invasion. So back down to speed 3. Let's kick it off. The Guam one I will manually turn off. But the Philippine ones, go, go, go. These guys launching into position to go and defend the Beta Strike Force. You guys in combat, just taking out some subs, I don't doubt. Okay, let's see if the American sub is here. Sorry, the American Navy is here, because if it is, I'm about to take every port in the region and evict it. Well, there's also a port there that I missed. We'll do that shortly afterwards. It's fine. Or in fact, here. Let's launch from here and go and capture it. Just so we can get it going right now. Well, not right now, but as soon as that finishes planning, very shortly at least. Okay, the attack on Manila in the north, not going too well, even with naval bombardment assistance. That's not ideal. Very high defense, heavily entrenched. But we might yet push through. Down here in the south, facing far less stern resistance. Manila itself, well defended, but we're going to be able to land next to it. Landing well in the south. Good, there's one island down. Superb. And no enemy fleets moving out to engage us yet. And I can't see them in the ports, which sometimes I would be able to do in this situation. Interesting. Breaking them in the south. Oh, here's an enemy fleet. Very weak, being taken out just by my scouting forces. The glorious 40 cruiser, no doubt doing heavy damage. And the strike force arrived just in time to scare them off. Okay, landing on Manila pretty successfully, holding off the immediate enemy attack. Let's move to... Oh, but the Manila secondary strike force appears to have completely failed in its goals. That's unfortunate. Well, let's quickly replan some new invasions. Manila is proving a tough nut, looks like, so let's get you three. Back up the attacks here. Those can launch as soon as they're ready. And you, just once you finish wrapping up that island, could also help by taking that airbase near Manila. There we go. And yeah, just launch that as soon as it's ready, once you guys are home. Have got a naval base secured down here, but it's not one that's actually connected to the rest of the islands. So while this little guy just mops up the area, the other two can prepare for yet another invasion based around Manila, I think. Good. The fact that we're being... Oh, nice. Took a port north of Manila. That will definitely help. That's superb news. We can cut this northern area off from reinforcement from the south. Okay, let's just see. An all-out attack on Manila? Might work. Might work. Worth a try. And if we reinforce it by these guys that broke through in the north, then I bet we stand a good chance. You guys can come down the east coast, perhaps encircle the main city. Still no enemy fleet being detected. I think it was passing through. I think maybe it headed somewhere else. Maybe it's fighting in the Pacific. Who knows? Sorry, in the Med. Okay, doing good work here. I mean, of course, it could still be important in Manila, and I just haven't seen it. Facing some problems here. Hopeful that these reinforcements will help. First one launching. The other ones will need a few more days to plan. A few small fleets coming out, trying to hold us off, but obviously to no avail. Okay, there's a big American carrier fleet active right now in eastern Micronesia. Big one. That is risky. If that's coming over here, we need to pay close attention. See if it keeps attacking us over here. Yeah, we should be able to retreat pretty easily. As long as we just stay nice and quiet and stealthy. The storm will help us get away. Lowers naval detection. That's good, at least. Alright, you guys. Down you come. Meanwhile, Yeah, those guys that got defeated here are at least rallying down to the south. So that's good. You can just wrap up, gaining some more space here. Helping with our marine tech, that's good. Next. Don't need Divine Wind. I guess I should get Supremacy of Technology. Then after that, we're going to go on to naval production for sure. Main strike force still not really having anything to do. Let's move our secondary strike force to shore bombard Manila. Help us out there. Yeah, not making good progress here, but with these reinforcements, preferably not all crossing the river, maybe we'll do better work. And good. Davao has fallen to us. That's excellent news. Wrap up that whole region. Good. You guys. If I could be having you in here to join the attack on Manila, that would be much appreciated. And yeah, excellent. Of course, this port did fall. So you guys can now just stick around and garrison it. It's probably where some of those little fleets came, just getting pushed out of that port. Some of these guys did manage to reorg, amazingly enough. Do you get any invader progress from this? Yeah, quite a bit. Nice. Being resisted in your invasions is, again, how you actually get that XP. So the fact that they're fighting back against us here is actually useful. Another... Actually, I don't really need to do a naval invasion now, do I? Just rebase. Yeah, all you guys. Some of them are invading. Well, launching another attack, another front against Manila from the sea seems fine. Yeah, these guys encircled. They should just fight for their lives now. But we're very close. If we can just break in here. And we're doing good work there as well. Pushing into the east of Manila. And nice. We're on the outskirts of the city by the land. We can reinforce our naval invasion using troops not suffering a big penalty. More men reinforcing in. Although I think I'll just have them head north. Deal with the port up there. And a bunch more little guys. I'll use them to invade a bunch of these islands. So if you'd like to head over here to start with, that would be grand. Okay, in the south, not having any problems. Manila itself now very nearly encircled. Get some more angles on that encircling attack. And Manila falls. Nice. So let's see if a big fleet gets kicked out of it. Oh, not quite fallen because of that encircling attack. But now it has. Glorious. No fleet I see being kicked out. And the Philippines capitulates. Very nice indeed. Superb news. And yeah, they are just wiping out my subs over here. You know what? I've had about enough of that. So, let's move these fleets out away from the Philippines. Back to Micronesia. This whole region. I want to see these guys going to intercept that United States fleet. No one gets to kill my subs and get away with it. These guys are all just moving to their assigned regions. The secondary strike force can stay around here. Well, no, the secondary strike force can also head over here, but we'll just hold them in reserve for now. Scout forces, still just defending fleets, that's fine. Yeah, if they're just going to hang around there with these disorganized, outdated heavy ships, you better believe you're going to have a strike force heading your way. How long until you get there? Can I see that? Doesn't look like it. Maybe if I hover here? No. But they're on their way. Oh, they're on their way. Okay. What else should I be doing? Well, a couple of little wrap-ups to do here. Like these Australian divisions in the north still need finishing off, and we'll need some port defenders here. In fact, yeah, where are those guys? I could use you, some of you anyway, to garrison these. I don't expect to be naval invaded in the Philippines. We have, we are now, obviously, the masters of this region of the seas. So we shouldn't be seeing any active enemy naval invasions around here anytime soon. But just in case, you know, we'll put some port defenders in. They're cheap 20 wits, so. And the rest of them can keep heading out here ready to invade and then garrison all these British ports. Please stop killing my submarines. I would really appreciate it. Alright, the raiders also no longer needed in the Philippines area. Let's move them into acting more against the Australians, who of course will be our next target. In terms of hostile ports, we're just looking at these ones now, really. Let's get that war with Siam over and done with. They are guaranteed by Free France, so we can expect to see them joining the Allies, of course. Huge, overwhelming numbers on the Raj front. But I mean, I don't have much interest taking this over. I suppose we should, but let's just not worry about it yet. I don't want to split my attention, really. And I'm in no great hurry. This campaign, we have more dockyards than the Americans, so every month that passes, we build a lot more ships than they do. Some easy fights on the way over. Just a couple of convoys there. You guys still going to intercept, are they? No, that's right. That's the secondary fleet. Main fleet is here, with the pride of the Navy. We should maybe make someone else the pride. But it does cost 100 political power, so I don't think we want to do that, really. And really, our pride ought to be a carrier, because they're so unlikely to get sunk, you know. Wow, that's a lot of 20 wits we've got. Well, there are ports over here that need doing, so let's get on that, I suppose. And Calcutta will need doing when we move the front line forward. Anywhere else? Yeah, Bangkok will. So let's do a weird fallback line that I can adjust once the area falls. Anywhere else? Anywhere I've missed out here? Don't think so. In which case, they can just join their compatriots down here in good old Marshall Islands. Alright, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Oh, we've actually... What? We've driven them off just with a cruisers? What is going on? Where did their main force go? Are we still moving to intercept their main force? Oh, it's still here. It's still here. It just hasn't deployed in. Their unknown ships are incoming. I know what they are. They're dead. We're losing some destroyers to hold out here. Ouch! And my cruiser. No! This is the cream spotting force. Come on. You can retreat. Oh, you may no longer need to retreat. Cover that retreat. Do not let them kill my glorious spotter. Bring them down. Look at this. God, our screening is so low. I need to get more... Ooh, my early ship's taking some heavy hits. The Huiega might go down. No. Pull back. They're all trying to retreat. Hopefully we'll be able to kill them all before they do. It did! No! That's our first heavy ship lost. Outrageous. Our cream spotter did manage to retreat, though, so that's good. Annihilating their main guns, but unfortunately, their carriers got away. Outrageous. I'm surprised I can't operate in the Pacific Line Ridge from Phoenix Island. Still, that was a good trade. We took out 5 heavy cruisers and 50 destroyers. That's going to really... do I want to get Smokescreen Expert? No, because it's not retreat... actually selecting the retreat option that's the problem. It's just them getting out in time. That brings them down to 140 ships to our now 250. That was a good fight. Beta Strike Force. I need more freaking screens in this force. So the cream spotting force is getting absorbed, as are some of these, because they're not being screened enough, which was letting them probably fire some torpedoes at our big vessels, which is obviously unacceptable. So you are to... No, you're based out of here still. Or actually now, yeah, I guess I could base you out of the atoll. And just strike force this whole region. Oh, they actually want to base out of down here? Oop, finding someone up there. Okay. Well, we'll build a better port there for you. At the very least. And we could get some planes out there too. Ooh, yeah, and out here. Very nice. We don't need as many in these far back regions, although I do want to keep them covered. Oh, I bet I have spare planes. We've been producing lots of them. Oh yeah, nice. Good. Okay, spotting enemy ships here. The Iraqi Republic has capitulated. What? Oh, yeah, the Soviets are at war with the Allies. Okay, we do need to... and yeah, you guys, automatic split off should be enabled. We're not going to have any of the large ships go down. So let's detach these. Good. Okay. And they're going to intercept. Oh, just a very small fleet. In fact, it looks like my my scout force is going to take it out. Even though that's a cruiser. Come on, get it, get it, get it, please. Nice. Crit it so it slows down. Did we get it? We got him. Nice. This, however, looks like a much more dangerous fleet, so I'm glad these guys are nearby. Yep, that's a carrier force. It's a basically uncovered carrier force. Yes, get them. Get them. Are they going to outspeed us? They might. My fleet is very slow. We might catch them. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. And we're hitting them from the skies. Come on. Come on. Nah, they got away. God damn it. I want to base out of here. I think it's going to be more effective there. Yeah, unfortunately, our ships are quite slow. Anyway, back onto... No, don't repair. If someone needs to repair, they detach. I'm sure I selected the option that makes that the case. Now, strike force already. Good. Okay, any more ships to be detected in this region? Doesn't look like it. We've driven them off. Nice. Okay, Thailand almost done. Let's get them. And we really ought to initiate some combat against the Indians, rather, because I don't want the Soviets getting all of India. So you guys, operating aggressively. I'm not going to manually command it. I know the only reason to use automatic battle plans is laziness, but what can I say? I'm lazy. At least right now I am. So let's launch from here and here and here. I want to make sure I have this, preferably here, border with the Soviets. Because I expect to be at war with them at some point. So, launch. Good. Okay. That's going to be it for this episode. In the next one, we will take all these islands and probably act against Guinea. But until then, thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.